joined the lineup Sunday in the ending a 4-game WNBA tip-off. A young, having a lot of fun doing it. Amor.
Sure, like she breaks that down because
we put a lot of emphasis on Mabry. Sin is one to watch along with Saville. Rebound still Washington.
You might find a little bit of issue as a player out and you're putting all your energy, up with those second chance opportunities.
Still on the attack. Shakira down on the floor.
It usually is when Izzy's out there, but I'm telling you, both big, they are both strong. The game, this is going to be 40 minutes of the...
And you know the Mystics do not good the tempo paces, so yes. In the offensive circle for Washington. Amor along the baseline.
And that's new because of how big and strong they are right at...
Corner three rolls out. Three. Iriafen. Everyone know about Spain's FIFA win. Her two doesn't fall. Lengthy possessions early on in this. Looking defeated for Iriafen.
Possessions. Toronto is playing very gritty. They scored at a very high clip, giving up any easy looks.
Tempo along the baseline. The seventh of their 9. Montreal, Almond. Time ran out on the shot clock. The drive.
With a tough shot, but then look at the quick response. Iriafen, the contact, and unless you are perfectly
away, draws the most battle on the floor here. A jump ball.
This game, you heard Coach Sandy just talk about it
4 times, and Washington has the first 2. Yes.
Backcourt, the size advantage against Citron.
She's had back-to-back, hence her career. Now Harrison, long range 2, and she's good. Mystics this season, she was not in the mix in tempo history. Austin under pressure.
She get bumped and then goes back the other way.
There. Chida. Wrap around pass for Iria Conde. Up top looking.
Laura Yushkaida is she has the roll and then she's like, I'm gonna dually, and then you sprint. Subs in, but I do like the lineup. Let's go back to it and give them another option.
That was a personal foul on
CLA 6-7, and it looked probably
building in that first game, but then had a season high 8. Toronto 4 straight. Expect that to go back. Turnover. Out comes Conde. Now Yushkaida. Sonia Citron.
Watch Conde, this pound against Iriafen. Watch how it doesn't get penned. She pulls the chair and get bet. That is an experienced player. Right?
The tempo, we'll have a team of 3. Julie Almond taking it.
You're going to go, might not get a super long
when you can. Saville with the drop. Saville has been such an
advantage. Gets in her handle. Rim protector. She really is. So you're confident. Niara right there. She likes that.
To bets. Steps inside the arc, rolls off, but man, she's checked in. Rebound for Saville to get this team. But the tempo, 8 of their 10.
Energy, effort, and work on the court continue to grow. Daniela?
Thanks so much. Team starts including tonight. And it's tempo. Mabry, and Betts hands it off. It'll.
Boy, I'm not surprised in terms of the physicality.
Absolutely. McMahon. Checking out.
I'm just looking at Washington shooting defensively because when you're scoring almost 9 give, and so they've certainly come out with a
tempo team, even during that 4-game. Iriafen.
I think it's something, right? It's got to
just looking to make plays. Nice pass to the inside. Yushkaida. On the run is Cody McMahon.
I knew Yushkaida was going to find a Iriafen and marginal not, but it is something, and allowing themselves to get pinned.
Oh, Harrison looking for that 3.
She's going to give you a couple of those a night. That's track the ball and get there quickly. It almost ended up in a logo 3 from
courtesy of Washington. Half the tempo points have come off of this. Rebound, Almond. Shot from mid-range. Flores it. Onyenwere. Of course, Washington. Favor! three, too strong. Sets up for three.
Make him if you don't take him, and you put a lot of pressure.
And a jump ball.
Right by the rim. Challenging baseline, but then look at how the advantage in this jump, and you hope you're able to against Washington. Don't always win
into the game.
There we go.
In reach. Draws the foul.
That's the other thing with Toronto. It might get cross-matched. There might be some I'm not sure Michaela was the one that job by Toronto to find a mismatch. Huge lineup for Washington right now.
Got Sabally and strong.
You know what? That is one of her biggest advantages.
Top 10 for WNBA rebounding. Little hot over it. Porter. Tough one there for the tempo.
Just a little too much display. With a little extra, temps are low. I mean, the tempo only has game. That is very low.
Very low. Fewest. Where Austin, defensive rebound from Alma. Can't make it. The tempo, though, hold Tamika. It's the second fewest that Toronto on the run. It's for three. And Kiki Iriafen both with 7. Almond does not have any personal fouls. Conde.
It's back. Little kind of isolation, really not shading offense. You kind of exceed
in for the first time was
two opening offensive possessions. Are very animate about not allowing the Mystics to just drive right.
And it's in the paint where they eat, right? Around the paint. We've got the biggest lead right now for the tempo.
Gotten early. They are. Washington's going to come out a little tougher now. You set everybody else up later. When you come out, most important thing with point guards is she has been top of the league. She doesn't mess up. She doesn't make many more because she's going to take some pressure off her. Where's Wesley Chang when you need him?
So a foul on Maria Conde. Talk about how good, and that's okay. This is what it's about. And Citron still with the fin. Tell the tempo's Almond for you again.
But there's also your first assist. Side of the court with the ball. It opens up the lane.
Onion Were keeps too much pressure. Onion. That was Citron. Collision between Sabally. That's tough. Friendly fire there. Looking for the three. The only three so far. Long drive from Dugalage.
Washington important, and they have to sustain that. They're a little bit on edge to me.
Now 1 for 10. Got a foul.
In the open court, just kind of like you've got to be all over her through screens.
Mabry just shoves Prosper aside. Conde.
Wow. He's sit down and get it back on the other end.
Here in Toronto tonight. A little too strong. Alma looking up for up top, Harrison. Little rest, and both with travel despite the just for three. Good with the finish.
And she repeats grown women.
From beyond the arc for both sides tonight. And it is tempo ball.
In hot water at times, but staying square, pulling the chair on Austin to the WNBA. And you know,
her growth isn't just anecdotal. Quite often, game. Foul on Tima Pui. Second quarter.
It's got to be so. You're dealing with enough out there with those two games.
Lots of energy, lots of ability. Austin Conde Pui. Taking up all that space. Man finds Iriafen and a foul. Go on Lowry.
I mean, it's great ball movement, touching the paint. I don't think that one's a foul. I'm sorry for right there. I think it's a tough finish.
Now, still leading the Mystics at home. We love that. Of course, there's got to be chirping. The game just before the break. A little too strong. Triple for the goes in hard on Austin.
Well, came for, and this is it right here. Plan to go under, but Iriafen did not do that against Marina. It's a game open, and so watch them play her.
Because got threats now from all types. Has the ball. no go for Yushkaida into hell though. Out comes by Sabally. And now,
but then it looked like a little bit of a fumble. Sit down and defend. You're not going to get them all to go.
For Iriafen. Attempt, no good. Scoring so far, 13 to
bodies at Marina Mabry, right? And she's a vet, so she knows because just drawing fouls.
For being one of them. Puts it, and she's so fast. Just head coach Sydney Johnson.
Pass draft to meet pieces to win game.
Playing in Toronto, she was out of the lineup, and they wanted to see her get going. Kicks it out, Sabally. Under 2 minutes remaining in the first. Times away. Lucy Olsen did Washington. Hardship contract with a foul.
On this possession, and she's going to try to put you in screens, but she's seen 3 different defenders.
Confused right now with the, oh my, off the glass and in. 7-0 run here for the, gets the bucket, but the whistle.
It looked like she was trying to roll, get to the rim, but needed it. But Kayla Alexander kind of throw.
And a foul.
And free throws right in there and hit a couple.
Game. 20 before seconds remaining here. Here's the communication from Alexander, not once but twice. Up top, and